scrimmage on Saturday. And a question I want to pose to you, do you believe in curses? Because it seems like curses definitely believe in you with what you did to Cammon Cooper over the weekend.
I mean, I hear you, Cody. I was not pleased to see that stat line from Cammon whatsoever. You know, it's scrimmages like these where you can say, "Oh, this was a great effort by the defense or a poor effort by the offense." And
Mhm,
I think there's a little bit of both here, but we definitely should talk about Cammon first. I mean, 2 for 7 for what, 2 interceptions, no scores.
mhm. Yep.
It's a little sad to see that stat line from such a veteran on this team. As far, I mean, it hasn't started in a game, of course, but just such a bench presence on this team to learn from such great quarterbacks. It's not great to see that stat line. I mean, even one of those completions he had was in pretty tight coverage from the practice footage I saw. So he could have had 3 for all we know. I mean, one
Mhm.
of those going to the house too. That's never a
Yeah,
great
not
sign.
good, not good.
But 2 for 7 for 2 picks seems like a quick bench for Rolo to put Cammon on, but not a great stat line, I'll admit it. I don't know if there is something in the air. I'd like to believe that there isn't, but not that great. We can talk about your boy though. Why don't you talk about Jaden a little bit?
Yeah, I mean, and it's not like Jaden Delora set the world on fire either. It was just a bad day for the offense all around, or a good day for the defense if you want to be an optimist. But I'm choosing to be a bit of a realist and realize that the offense definitely had a hand in this. But he goes 10 for 13 with 46 yards, so not a lot of yards. That doesn't look good. But he's the one that completed most of his passes. He's the one that the coaches kind of talked to and said looked the best, although didn't look great. So, I mean, just please don't like endorse him or say anything good about him because right now you're 2 for 2 at absolutely just tanking these guys' chances. So, if you can just talk good about like some guys like, I don't know, Tristan Gebbia, like Anthony Brown, Jacob Sermon, like if you could just go through the Cougars opponents and just say how good all their quarterbacks are,
Oh
that would
yeah.
be much appreciated because I guess you just have this like curse put on you. So keep that to yourself and please don't put it on Jaden Delora because right now he looks the best. He played good in the first scrimmage. He played the best in the second scrimmage. I don't know if this second scrimmage was enough to like declare anything because it was just bad all around. But I think if they were playing, now, I think he would be the starter.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure how much I can really say, Cody. You seem to kind of restrict my words here, but as far as I'm concerned, he seems to have 2 good performances back to back,
Hmm.
and Cammon is definitely took a dip this weekend. And as far as Gunnar Cruz goes, I maybe I can talk about Gunnar here, but Gunnar's the freshmanitis, if you want to call it, definitely came out only going 5 for 15. Had that one
Hmm.
rushing touchdown, which is nice, of course,
Yeah.
but you know, Jaden was the only one with double digit completions, had the least amount of incompletions,
Hmm.
and adding on 6 rushing yards also led the quarterbacks, even though it was only 6. But point being is Jaden definitely showed out again. We're gonna have to see where it goes from here.
Hmm.
I want to go